Alright, welcome to the Practical Camper. Today we're going to be shooting here from the backyard studio. Today I want to review the MSR Pocket Rocket 2 backpacking stove. We've been wanting to go backpacking for a little bit, but we're kind of hung up because we don't have a way to cook hot food, and that's kind of important to us. So we wanted to get a stove and play with it and see what we like. So this is our first time setting it up. I got it for about $40 at Cabela's. And today we're going to check it out. So, it comes in a neat little case. You just pop that open. Tiny little stove. We'll set that aside. We'll take our fuel can out. Take our cap off. It folds up very, very small. We've got our stove set up. Make sure that this is closed as we screw it on here. Okay, everything looks good. This is the control valve, so we turn it on and off. You can hear that coming out. Let's go ahead and light it. Let's make sure it lights. It's going. Oh man, it's very hot. You can feel the heat coming off this thing. I have no doubt that it's going to boil that water very quickly. Okay, so shut it off. Today we're going to be having Mountain House beef stew. Never had this before, but it calls for 2 cups of water. So we'll take our little backpacking pot here. Take it out. Pretty clean inside. Pour in our 2 cups. Okay. I've got my phone out here. I want to time and see how quickly it takes to boil 2 cups of water. Because I've heard that it's very fast. So we'll light it up. Water on here. Now we'll let it get to boiling. Okay, we had to shut it off real fast. It is now, the lid started coming up. It is right at 3.5 minutes. I went and got this towel because it's very, very hot. We're gonna see here. Let's see. Let me fire it back up and see if that rolling boil stayed. Oh yeah. We are at a good boil on this water here. 3.5 minutes. So we will open up our lunch here. Make sure we pull this little guy out so it won't taste so good. Okay. Okay. Pour it in. Start rehydrating our stew. Seal it up. And I think this one says 10 minutes. We'll go ahead and make sure it's all the way off, but it's very, very light. This tank here has 8 ounces of fuel in it, and it's got a little gauge on the side to tell you if you float it in some water, how full it is. That was the one thing I was worried about this with this type of stove, is this is kind of a proprietary fuel source, and it's not refillable. So if you were to say get out hiking somewhere and need more fuel, well, you're just kind of out of luck, unless you can go buy a whole nother can. But you can't top off the can that you have, or at least I don't know a way that you could. But overall, pretty lightweight. They sell smaller canisters than this if you're just going to use it for 1 or 2 meals. But anyway, I'm excited to take this thing out into the field and give it a shot. I think it'll definitely up our backpacking coffee game. Well, it's a good stove. Really enjoyed it. 3.5 minutes to boil water, I think, is very fast. Now we are close to sea level. I think we're about 500 feet or so right now. So that's pretty good. But overall, pretty impressed. Really like just the simplicity of the design. Makes it very easy to. All right. I guess don't take that off over your food. But overall, cools down fast. Thin metal but strong metal, so it cools quickly and is able to be put away fast. I mean, it's been less than 10 minutes now since we've been eating, and it's ready to go back into its storage container, which is a pretty simple little. Hold that up. There we go. Simple little box there. First time using it. Like I said, very impressed. It's been a few years since I've used a backpacking stove. The last one I remember had like a white gas container, and you had to sit there and pump it up a whole lot, and if it didn't have pressure, like, you'd have issues and things. This makes it easy. Maybe a little more hassle to get this, but again, I think it's also kind of a hassle to buy white gas. So looking forward to using it and hopefully backpacking with it soon. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow us for more camping tips, tricks, and adventures as we get closer to the camping season here. Thanks.